Baylor women's basketball picked up another transfer. Who is it, you ask? Apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. It is Elle Brown from SMU, and she's a 5'8" guard that will be a junior next year. She did have 2 sophomore years, by the way. Like her true sophomore year, she did tear her ACL, only played 1 game, and I'll address that 1 game stat. And this past year was her redshirt sophomore year, and she only played 14 games, and it's due to injury, and she only had 2 starts and out of that. So just to let y'all know about that. But first things first, I'm going to go over the background. She did play at Palm Beach Currumbin High School in Palm Beach, Queensland, Australia. This is according to the SMU website here. And all this. And she did also play for Southern District Lady Spartans in NBL1, the top level in Australia, and formerly of the Queensland Basketball League. And this is what Toya Wilson said about her, the former head coach at SMU that's no longer there. Our staff got to see Ella a couple of years ago and then on film in April, and she will be one of the hardest working players I've ever coached. She reminds me of a former player I coached, Christy Wallace, also from Australia. She has grit, toughness, and high basketball IQ. She brings something different to the table with her skill level and knowledge to play at this level, and having experience playing professional at the highest level, the fans will love her. And I did notice that she did make the Tall Ferns team, which is like a New Zealand basketball team. They're going to play the Australian Opals. So, like, that was like on April 11th. And it said like a few weeks later on that. And that's on an Instagram post and all this. So, now I'm going to go over the stats for this past year. And like I said, 14 games played, 2 starts, and she did average 23.3 minutes per game. She did the following: 6.1 points per game, 2.1 rebounds per game, 2.7 assists per game, 2.7 turnovers per game, 0.3 steals per game, 0.1 blocks per game, 2.1 fouls per game. Hopefully the steals could get up better. The turnovers could be cut down, but I think that's going to improve at Baylor. I would think so. 30.1% from the floor on 93 attempts. Hopefully I think that shooting will be better too. Not just from the field, but 3-point line. 28.9% on 38 attempts. 75% on free throws though on 24 attempts. Now her only game she played a year, like her true sophomore year, she did have 10 points in 24 minutes, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. That's it. 3 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 3 on threes, 2 for 2 on free throws. Now her true freshman year, she started 10 games out of 25. And she did average 22.4 minutes per game. She did the following: 4.6 points per game, 2.4 rebounds per game, 2.7 assists per game, 2.6 turnovers per game, 0.8 steals per game, 0.2 blocks per game, 1.4 fouls per game, 35.2% from the floor on 125 attempts, 23.8% on threes on 42 attempts, and 60.7% on free throws on 28 attempts. So this does increase the Baylor women's basketball roster to 12 players. And now Baylor women's basketball only has like 4 players below 6 feet tall with this addition here. So I do think it's a good addition. And hopefully she gets healthy. Because I know these last 2 years have not been easy on her. I mean, tore ACL, then they hadn't played since, like for SMU since the Duke game at home on January 23rd. Wow. So, hopefully she does stay healthier. It wouldn't shock me if Baylor women's basketball adds another guard. It wouldn't shock me at all. But I know based on the past, Nikki Collins wants to have 13 players on the roster. It's too hard to do 15. So I know there's other spots to be filled, but to really expect up to 15 players is unrealistic. So I really do think they're going to try to get another forward slash center type. And I know there's still like that one player from Auburn actually just got out of her letter intent. Literally on Easter Day, she announced, and it's you, Ojinwuna Miracle, aka Miracle Akpotateobo, like spell miracle as normal, but the last name AKPOTA, YOBO. So I know she's like listed from like either from 6'1" to 6'3". It wouldn't shock me if like, it happened there. It wouldn't shock me, but they could look at the transfer portal as well. So you never know. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But either way, I am good with this pickup right here. I don't know about her starting, but she definitely has a role on the team. It's no question about it. And to have multiple years, potentially, that's going to help too. So, if she has some stuff, characteristics of Christy Wallace that I know as a player, I think it's a good addition. And that's based on like what Toya Wilson said and going over her background. So hopefully she does stay healthier for the last 2 years. I mean, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 700 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So my mind does, of course, like a video, comment video, really helps YouTube background. So more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.